the Dave Chappelle Show, Elon Musk is viciously booed by the stadium audience. On Sunday night in San Francisco, after being called on stage by comedian Dave Chappelle, Elon Musk, the billionaire who desires nothing more than to be liked by throngs of admirers, was resoundingly booed by the audience. Even if you don't particularly like Musk, the video is pretty shaky. Near the close of his performance at the Chase Center, Chappelle said, "Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the richest man in the world." According to video shared on Twitter, the crowd erupted in a mix of applause and boos before the boos were plainly heard the loudest. Update, 6:40 AM ET. For some reason, the video appears to have been removed from Twitter, but you can still see it below. As Musk moved around the stage with a microphone in hand, the jeers grew louder. Musk began to pace and wave, obviously unsure of how to handle such a backlash. "I hear both cheers and jeers, Elon," said Chappelle. Musk replied, "Hey Dave," drawing another round of jeers from the audience. Chappelle jokingly said, "It sounds like some of the folks you fired are here." In an apparent attempt to save Musk's dignity, Chappelle remarked, "All these folks who are booing, and I'm just pointing out the obvious, you have awful seats." Although phones weren't permitted inside the stadium during the performance, at least one individual managed to sneak one in and record the odd discussion before sharing it to Twitter. "How much of a pussy do they have up there?" According to the footage, Chappelle said, "That's what we'll be doing." The audience appeared to be suitably won over following Chappelle's remarks about titty clubs in space, and Musk resumed speaking. Musk said awkwardly, "Thanks for having me up here on stage," drawing more jeers. The first comedy club ever to exist on Mars. Musk was standing by uncomfortable just saying yes, Chappelle added. The comic added that people could boo all they wanted because Musk had given him a jetpack for Christmas last year, as the laughter for Chappelle's gags would always get drowned out by jeers whenever Musk tried to speak. But every time Musk attempted to talk, the audience started booing anew, much to Musk's annoyance. "What should I say, Dave?" Musk said, seeming embarrassed by the roar of jeers and obviously in a desperate state. "Say nothing at all. The occasion will just be ruined," Chappelle added. "Elon, do you hear that noise? The sound of impending civil turmoil is that. The store you destroy next excites me, motherfucker. You stop talking so loudly." When Chappelle started to become combative in his defense of Musk, the atmosphere in the stadium unquestionably changed. Chappelle, apparently fatigued by the failure of bringing Musk on stage, concluded, "I wish everyone in this auditorium peace and the joy of feeling free. And your efforts to find happiness. Amen." The third video, however, shows Chris Rock joining the stage along with a few other individuals after Chappelle had plainly chosen to give up at that time. Update, it is available here. Chappelle asks one of the male performers to yell into the microphone, "I'm rich, bitch," the tagline from his 2000s sketch show. Dutifully complying, the man hands Musk the microphone and says, wait, apparently wanting Musk to say the same thing. Musk responds in the most awful tone imaginable. Once more, the audience boos, but this time it is muffled by someone in the stadium's sound system blaring some sort of horn. Although it's difficult to determine from the footage just how many fans were booing during the embarrassing incident, some on social media thought that it was the vast majority of spectators in the 18,000-seat stadium. Was it the Dave Chappelle Show in San Francisco tonight, and Elon Musk is the headliner? 80% or more of the crowd boos. 8,000 persons. And he shrivels. Exactly like becomes a corn cob. What ought I to say? He claims that Dave tries to correct the situation, but to no avail, pseudo-rights creator James Zhu posted on Twitter. Of course it's simple to relax and play afterwards, but at least express your gratitude. If you had said, "Now pay me $8, people would have laughed. He did mutter something about being in a simulation, but the crowd felt completely uneasy about it, Wu said. In the short time that he has owned Twitter, Musk, who once enjoyed a somewhat bipartisan following in the United States, has revealed himself as an entitled right-wing prick. At the end of October, Musk paid $44 billion for Twitter, together with a number of investors, and almost immediately started making severe layoffs. Additionally, Musk has recently been making an effort to win over some of the worst internet users, tweeting over the weekend that his pronouns are prosecute/Fauci. The tweet appears to be a joke against transgender individuals as well as a reference to the far-right idea that Anthony Fauci, the nation's foremost authority on infectious diseases, was somehow to blame for the COVID-19 pandemic that ravaged the entire planet. It goes without saying that San Francisco is known as a liberal city, so it wouldn't come as a great shock if residents of the Bay Area booed the richest man in the world. However, this was not a group of Antifa super soldiers or anything of the sort. Attendees came to see Dave Chappelle, a bigot who recently came out as anti-trans, and who was the subject of their attendance. According to the local press, Chris Rock was also a featured performer. As comedian Chappelle suggested, perhaps the crowd consisted of the thousands of workers Musk fired from Twitter. Given the response, that certainly looks like a very likely scenario. But, to be honest, Musk has recently been such a jerk for so many different reasons that it's hard to pick just one. In addition, Musk has been hostile toward former workers, some of whom made the decision to continue working for the company after Musk's initial purge, such as Yoel Roth, the former head of trust and safety at Twitter. Musk, in an apparent attempt to create his own QAnon narrative that the billionaire is on a mission to personally prevent the exploitation of children around the world, made the utterly absurd claim that Roth was in favor of sexualizing youngsters. According to Wired UK, Musk has really eliminated the Twitter crew responsible for keeping an eye out for child exploitation material. Given his immense fortune, Musk may never experience any lasting consequences in his life, like when he got away with falsely accusing someone of being a pedophile, but no amount of money can make you the object of genuine admiration from large gatherings of people. Musk should possibly stick to his secure Twitter account. After all, he did spend $44 billion on it. And he receives a lot of love from strange nerds who would do anything to be close to his fortune, even if it were only digital. Musk will be disappointed to learn that the San Francisco Chase Center lacks a block button.